What's up, everybody? It's your boy Nick Needles. It's so hot outside. I'm wearing a hat indoors because our AC isn't working and I'm literally sweating in my own house, so that's not really fun. But I'm here to bring this content for you all because for some reason whenever I talk about shoes, whether it's just a release or a resale predictions, it seems to go stonk. So welcome to my channel. Subscribe if you're new. If you want to see more content, like the video. But this video is all about the Off-White Air Jordan 4s releasing this Saturday. I'm going to be talking about the release as well as just my resale predictions and what I think of the shoe. And so with the release, it's not very complicated. I believe it's only releasing on the sneakers app. Shopify sites or foot sites aren't getting this shoe. It's going to be super limited. I think around 25,000 pairs. So just think there's going to be millions of people entering this raffle. So don't get your hopes up too high. I would keep them pretty low to the ground if I were you. And if you get a W, then that is a massive win, and congratulations. So once again, this is releasing only on the sneakers app as far as I'm concerned at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, July 25th. It is supposed to be a Leo, which is a let everyone order drop. And so what that means is at 10 a.m. there'll be about a 3-minute window to enter your account in. Just make sure you have all your information ready. You should have the payment and your shipping address in, so that pretty much all you have to do is just select your size and then hit pay now. Speaking of sizing, it is a woman's shoe, but there is pretty much all sizing for pretty much any foot. I think it goes up to like men's 15. And pretty much if you want this for the personal, you want to make sure that you get 1.5 size down from what it says. On the app, it should already make that calculation for you. But just for example, a woman's 10.5 would be a 9 in men's. So just keep that conversion in mind. So this was supposed to be a draw on the Nike app, which means that there's a 30-minute window or maybe 20 minutes to enter the draw, and then Nike would pick winners from there. But now it's looking like a Leo, which is a 3-minute window. And the way you can tell is just you look at the app when it says it's releasing, and if it's a draw, it'll literally say draw starts at this time, 10 a.m. Or it will say, if it's a Leo, it will say available at this time. So just keep an eye on that. Follow sources on Twitter to confirm or deny whether it's a Leo or not. Either way, you just want to be on your phone at 10 a.m. to get your account in. So that's pretty much everything about the release. And again, good luck with it. But now I want to talk about resale predictions. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at my computer. So if you made it to this part of the video, I want to thank you first and foremost, but also take my opinion with a grain of salt. I'm not an expert on this, but this is just what I think. This is just my opinion. And so let's go ahead and talk about the resale of this shoe. So right away, we're seeing some pretty decent prices for resale. It looks like it's sitting around anywhere from $1,200 to even $2,500 in a 14.5, which is crazy. So the most profitable sizes are definitely going to be somewhere between 8 and probably 12. But honestly, if you get any pair, you're going to be winning. I don't want to tell you to go for a specific pair because I really don't know which one's going to sell out first or which one is in the most demand. But honestly, I would just pick a random one if you're not going for personal. Maybe the larger sizes, I have no idea. But as you can see, looking at highest bids, we already still have like bids in the $1,400 to $1,500 range. Now, do I think these are going to go down in price right after the release? I absolutely believe that. I think after the release, they're going to go down to definitely below $1,000, I think. So if you're looking to invest in a bunch of them, then definitely pull the trigger then. Jordan 4s are a little bit weird. They're not as hyped as Jordan 1s, obviously, but I think they are like one of the top 3 Jordan models. And so I think they're going to be a lot better on the market than, say, the Air Jordan 5 Off-Whites that released. I have them right here. So if we look at the graph for the Off-White 5s, it was sitting above like $1,200, $1,300. But then, like literally right after release, we see that price dip way below $1,000, and then COVID happened, and then we see this hit $600, and it's slowly starting to come back up. But I do think that the Air Jordan 4 is a more hype model than the Air Jordan 5, and I do think that this is a really good summer colorway, it being sale. I do think that this is just a better shoe all around compared to the Off-White 5. Another shoe I want to reference is the Cactus Jack. So this one, if you like invested a bunch of money in these, then you're pretty much on a gold mine right now. Again, we're seeing a very, very similar pattern. Prices well above $1,000. Now, I don't think they're going to be this dramatic and dip down to like $300. But as you can see, they've just only gone up from now. Looking at one more shoe, I think that the Off-White Air Jordan 4s are very, very similar to these Retro Cause. If we look at the graph, prices well above $1,400, $1,500. They dipped down to a little bit close to $1,000, but they never quite dip below that. But then they've only just gone up from there, and now like they're selling for well above $2,000 again. I think that the Off-White 4 model, this graph, pretty similarly. My advice is if you're going to pay resale, do it like a week or two after this releases, because after that I don't think they're going to dip anymore. That's going to be the lowest that they go. I think the lowest they could probably go after the release is $800 to $900 in some sizes, maybe $700, and then they're only going to go up from there. If you can play the whole game, I think that by next summer, especially in this colorway, it'll be probably at $2,000. If you don't feel like being patient with it, you can definitely just pull the trigger and sell it to the highest bid on StockX or eBay. You're still going to be making 3 or 4 times what you paid for it, even though the retail is $200. And so that pretty much wraps up all my thoughts on this shoe. If you want to see more videos like this, then definitely, again, subscribe to the channel. We are giving away a Supreme Poncho at 1,500 subscribers, so you don't want to miss that. More details will come out once we get closer to that milestone. But good luck on this release, everybody. Depending on how this release goes with this and the dunks that are releasing, I might make a follow-up video on whether or not I cop them. Hopefully I get one of them. That would be absolutely insane. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Peace out.
Filipino crew, know how I do. See me out in Raleigh, I be ballin' at my school.
He be ballin'.
Computer engineering, man, that shit is hard.
Real hard.
Ignoring all the side chicks as I'm strolling through the yard. Flipping on me